Welcome to Coco's Corner. I'm the huge one, Dave Coco from KocoSports, KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It takes you to the same place. It's your home for combat sports, where the world comes to kick ass and where it's okay to be a passionate fan. And I am alone because Boom Boom is in the middle of job contract negotiations and Rob is in the middle of moving and I'm all alone, so hopefully I do a good job. This was originally Rob's idea, so I feel like I'm stealing his show. But you know what? It's on my channel. I think he'll understand. This week we did a lot on YouTube, and we will be recapping. If I don't recap each show as much as you want, we have about 20 minutes to about 2 hours where we break down each show that we do. So if you're like, you know what? The week in review isn't enough. I need more fat guys yelling to webcams telling me what they think about pro wrestling. We got you covered. Just like, comment, subscribe, and check it out through the weeks. We'll also put links in the doobly-doo with text results. And earlier this week, we had a G1 contest. I'm probably going to close it up soon. You can win some Japanese pro wrestling cards and snacks. So just go to the G1 video and say who won. We did TNA. TNA has been on a roll. Maybe I'll do Pro Wrestling Week in Review instead of just WWE Week in Review if Rob has to retire for real-life situations. But TNA did a great show. We also did a Fave 5 where not many people watched it, but I was hoping that more people would watch it. It's Fave 5, hottest women in wrestling, so go check it out. And Rob is gone for the show, but hopefully he'll come back soon, MIA. And you go show him some love by reading his column on KocoSports.com. All right, let's break this down one by one. I don't know how good we'll do with live views just because of the crazy times we do, but if you have live comments, please leave them and we will get to it. All right, we started off the week. It was a pay-per-view week with Battlegrounds. Before I do that, just in the comments, what did you think the best show of the week was? Me, personally, I thought it was Smackdown. And who was your MVP? I don't know who my MVP was. I'm leaning towards maybe Seth Rollins. Remember The Shield. It seemed like The Shield was on every show. I know they're separated now, but it seems like they kept stealing the show. So I don't know about my MVP. I'll save that towards the end of the show. But definitely the show of the week shocked me was SmackDown. I really enjoyed SmackDown. So overall, I thought this was a really good week of pro wrestling. TNA, G1, even outside of WWE, I thought it was a great week for pro wrestling. I just thought the Battleground was the worst of the week. The one you had to pay $50 for was the biggest letdown. I thought it was a great week for pro wrestling. All right, so down in the comments below, tell me what you thought was the best show of the week in WWE, and tell me who you thought your MVP is. I still have to think about MVP. Maybe once I start breaking this down and keep repeating someone's name over and over, it will come to me. But who's this week's MVP for you? All right, let's break down Battleground. Adam Rose defeated Fandango in a kickoff match, which was the short as shit, and I feel bad for Adam Rose and Fandango because they're just not getting over, especially Adam Rose. Cameron defeated Naomi, and the biggest injustice in the world, even though Cameron did look sweet in that little outfit of hers. She was wearing a schoolgirl outfit. I was like, oh, whoa. Then it gets to the real pay-per-view. The Usos defeated the Wyatt family. I might give it to the Usos. There, I said it. My MVP, it just hit me. I'm like, on every show they did good, maybe the Usos. The WWE Tag Team Champs, the Usos defeated the Wyatt family 2 out of 3 falls, but the first 2 really didn't count. It was like 2 quick falls and then a really great match. So there you go. Divas Champ AJ Lee defeated Paige Knight, and this happened in Tampa, so my old hometown. So Rusev defeated Jack Swagger by countout. It happened. Seth Rollins defeated Dean Ambrose by forfeit, and this was probably the shittiest fucking thing of the week. It was one of the few matches we were looking forward to. So, if you do this on Raw, SmackDown, Main Event, NXT, I give you a pass. If you do this on a pay-per-view, on the network, you're like, oh, it's only $9.99, and you get to see ECW, Saturday Morning Slam, and, okay, not Saturday Morning Slam, but Saturday Morning Main Event. You get to see a bunch of shit. So $9.99, and you can fuck with those guys. But there are some poor saps, some poor suckers out there, hard times, who busted their ass so their kid could watch goddamn Battlegrounds, paid the $40 to $60 depending on where they live and if they wanted HD or not, and that's what you fucking do to them? That's what you do to them? You're like, don't be a pirate. Oh, let me fuck you in the ass for buying it legally. Oh yeah, does it feel good? Does it feel good? Fuck you, WWE. I can't believe you would do that to your fucking fans. Fucking bastards. Anyway, that was probably the biggest fucking letdown of the fucking century. Chris Jericho defeated Bray Wyatt in a shock. There was a lot of internet reports. The only reason they did that was because everyone thought it was so obvious that Chris Jericho was there to put him over, so they pushed the obviousnness back to SummerSlam. And this week I had a breakdown. I don't see what the excitement of Bray Wyatt is. I don't. I like his character. I just hope he brings up his A-game. He did have a decent match on SmackDown. The Miz won the Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal. It was okay, but they went to the well one too many times. They got, oh, I'm hanging outside the ring. Oh, you think your favorite's going to win? Nope, a little coward guy is going to win. I enjoyed it. It started off bad, like most WWE Battle Royals, but then it got towards the end. You started guessing. I just think the Miz ending, it's not bad. It's been done too much, you know? It's like, you know, being with the same girl for the same time. And the first time she does one of her sexual finishers, you're like, hell yeah! But then, like, 30 years later, you're like, all right, I got it. I got the hip toss, fucking slam dunked, hooper-a-roo. I don't have sex often. John Cena. Sorry. John Cena won the WWE Championship in a fatal four-way match that no one gave a shit about. And I thought, you know, our show gave it injustice by not really reviewing the match. We're like, oh, John Cena wins. Fuck it. It's over. Pack your fucking bags. It's done. No, other shows didn't do it a review, so I'm happy. Overall, the nice guy in me wants to give it a tie, but the more I think about it, the rest of the week was so fucking good that this Battleground was garbage. But you should have seen it. Let's see. Cena in the main event. Done. In Tampa. They don't have good shows in Tampa. Sorry, they don't. If you're like, Raw is coming to Tampa, pay-per-view's coming to Tampa, I guarantee it's going to suck. I lived in Tampa, I went to all their shows for free, and in Tampa, they just take the night off. They're like, hey, we're home. Because most of the athletes, most of the wrestlers there fucking live in Tampa, so probably most of them are like, it's just coming home, I'll just fucking relax, mail it in. Shows suck at Tampa, and Battleground sucks. So you know what? It's really our fault. We should have seen that this was gonna suck. I mean, it had its moments. It wasn't as bad as I'm making it out to be. All right, let's go. Bam, new comments. No Rob, sad face for Agnelli. Yeah, he's having a problem with. He's in the middle of moving and having a problem with his internet and something about the lightning. I don't know if it was lightning outside or the Tampa Bay lightning. I didn't really want to ask him. So either it's lightning in Florida or the Tampa Bay Lightning are bullying him. But yeah, he's planning on moving soon. So hopefully Rob comes back. Hopefully, I think he's mad. Boom Boom 418 says, Dave, I watched Godzilla at the Dollar Theater today. Was that movie marketed as a documentary in Japan? Yes, it was. It is a documentary. It's so funny too, because like Rob is my editor, and we're working on a project together, a book, and I'm like, oh, we should change this in Chapter 7. And Rob goes, what? You're just making this shit up as you go along? And I'm like, what the fuck? Did you think it was a documentary? Of course I'm making this shit up as I go along. Naf Almash says, play WWE. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You represent your country well. Play WWE. Okay. Fucking moron. Triple H misspelled. No. Please play WWE. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. No, really? Okay, hold on, no. Let me help you out. You went to Google Plus Hangouts live, expecting to watch WWE, but you are so fucking stupid, you can't even say watch. Right? And then you're like, please play WWE, but it has the word review in it. WWE Week in Review. It's a fucking podcast. You are so fucking dumb. You don't even know how to speak English, but you're looking for an English product. You're going to be like, you're racist, Dave. I live in Japan. I don't go to fucking NHK and say, please play fucking no Iowa in English, man. No, you are a fucking retard. If you see the word review, R-E-V-I-E-W, you're not going to see this show. And if you are so fucking stupid that you don't know how to watch WWE illegally, how the fuck is that my fault? Learn how to be a fucking pirate, you fucking retard. Please play WWE! Please! Fucking unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Congratulations. Where are you from? I hope he's still there. Naf, where are you from? I just want to know where people as dumb as you cannot figure out how a fucking torrent works. How the fuck to figure out how not to find. There are so many blogs and sites where you can find it, but you are so fucking lazy. Not only are you fucking illegally trying to find content, but you're ruining it for everyone else because you're so fucking stupid. No, please, tell me where you're from. I need to know. Boom, boom. Dave, we all know the story of Daniel Bryan capturing 1 or 2 burglars who broke into his house and holding him until the police arrived. If the burglar broke in... Oh, Jesus. There we go. Let's go to live comments. Give me a second. Bam. Bam. All right. I hope he comes back. Nah. Please play WWE! All right. Dave, we all know the story of Daniel Bryan capturing 1 or 2 burglars who broke into the house and holding him up until the police arrived. If a burglar broke into your house, what would you do to hold him up until the police arrived? Would your old Marine Corps training kick in? I don't know. I'm a bit of a softie now. I don't think so. When I was in Florida though, we used to have problems with drug dealers, and they would use our backyards when we moved in. And there was like these 2 drug dealers. Thank God they're white, especially in Florida. But they walked past my house, went through my thing, and I was like, all right, guys, we moved in. You know, I'm trying to be cool. I'm like, hey, listen, we moved in. Could you not, you know, use our backyard for your personal playground? Just fucking stay in your own yard and smoke crack, and we can live happily ever after. Well, my friend and my wife took both cars out, and I was home alone, and these motherfuckers just walked into the backyard, and I just beat them with a stick. And nowadays in Florida, who knows what the fuck would happen to you. But back then, they were just like, all right, let's just leave that fucking crazy-ass fucking Marine alone. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of weak in my old age. So I have like the best security money could buy at my place. Dave, if you could manage any diva in NXT that doesn't already have a manager, who would it be? Why? And what would your ring name be? Dennis Cockennuts, and I would manage. Who fucking cares? It's a diva. Why would a diva need a manager? I don't know. All right, let's go. Battleground is in the books. We did the review. Please play WWE. Hey, asshole, go to KocoSports.net and go fucking look into VODs. Do that. I mean, there's so many fucking websites. And listen, if you're a pirate looking for illegal content and you're coming to YouTube's, I fucking hate you. I just want you to know that. I fucking personally fucking hate you. All right. WWE Monday Night Raw results. Here we go. Let's hit Monday night. Roman Reigns defeats Randy Orton and Kane. Bam. Alicia Fox, Eva Marie, and Cameron and Rosa Mendez defeat Nikki Bella, and that leads to Stephanie McMahon being slapped and her being arrested. Everyone enjoyed that. Bo Dallas defeated Damien Sandow. They're really getting their mileage out of Damien Sandow acting like different people. I mean, LeBron James. I think he's been LeBron James like 10 fucking times. Bo Dallas defeats Damien Sandow. It's, you know, I always hear these people like, don't use the word bury. Don't fucking, he's not being buried. I want to see when Damien Sandow makes his comeback. Well, how long do we have to wait? How long do we have to wait? You know, he had a great match with Cena, who had all the potential, had the Triforce, had the internet fans, had the casual fans, had WWE, had everyone interested in him. He was doing great, and then one moment, he's like, oh, play characters and act like a fool. And people are like, he's not being buried. Well, if he's not being buried, where's his comeback? When is he coming back? Is this it? Is this what the fuck is? Sad. It's just sad. Bo Dallas wins. I love Bo Dallas more than a straight man should. Bray Wyatt hijacked the highlight reel. I thought that was pretty decent, but I don't know. Dolph Ziggler defeated Intercontinental Champion The Miz. I found this to be weird because a lot of younger fans absolutely loved this, and a lot of older fans hated this. And it just tells me something, that the younger fans are willing to see a botch here and there or slip up here and there if you're busting your ass. So my question to you, Internet Inventory, the ones that listen this far, I want you to know, would you rather have a perfectly safe, boring match, a Randy Orton, a John Cena, Del Rio, or would you rather have them risk stuff? You know, I watch Lucha, and they fuck up a lot, but they're fucking busting their ass doing shit that no one else can do. I think there's a clash, and I'm hoping that the younger generation of fans prefer guys busting their ass working hard, because I've seen this all over the place. Some people are like, Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz was completely awesome, and some people are like, this is what fucking wrestling is? I remember. You know, so I guess I personally love when the athletes take risks. I would rather have them take risks and do more difficult moves. Not risk like, oh, I'm going to fucking kill myself, but risk like, oh, there's a chance this might not go perfect, but they're busting their ass. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of wrestlers busting their ass, and to me, Ziggler and Miz did that in this match. Divas match, AJ Lee, Paige defeated Natalya and Emma Dashwood. It happened. Zack Ryder defeated Fandango. I dedicate this match to James Legend. James Legend is the biggest Zack Ryder fan in the world, and I'm happy for him. It just sucks because you see someone, and in FCW and WWE, they tell this fucking lie. They tell this lie to the wrestlers and say, if you work hard and get yourself over, then you'll be a star. And Zack Ryder's the proof that that's not true. He worked hard. He got himself over. So, Zack Ryder is such a sad story on many levels. But it was great to see him finally get a win, get the girls. And granted, it's more about Fandango's losing streak and his love triangle or lack of triangle. But still, it was great to see Zack Ryder on Raw. Some fans absolutely love him. James Legend, part of our staff, and promotes Brawl in Florida. He loves Zack Ryder more than a man should. Stephanie McMahon was arrested following Flo Rida's performance. I don't know nothing about music, but dude, that got mixed reviews. Some people were like, Flo Rida is the baddest, sickest motherfucker ever. And some people were like, he's fucking horrible. I'm like, I don't know much about music. But the Stephanie McMahon arrest thing, her boobs did look weird. And I don't know. I found it to be entertaining. It felt like, to me, this Raw felt like they were trying to stay PG, but give elements of the Attitude Era. I mean, it's just like, okay, let's try to give the fans what they want. It even opened up with a Triple H shooting on the internet and stuff, and me and Player Dies had a big argument about that, but I don't think pro wrestlers should go in making fun of passionate fans, and that's just me. I think it's fucking stupid. And the reason I say that is I promoted indie wrestling, and I've been to 1,000 indie wrestling events, and you'll see this guy get caught up in the magic that is pro wrestling. Nothing is better than seeing someone caught up in the magic. They're having a rough life. But as soon as you go, you're a fucking smart, you're a mark, you're an idiot for being there, that fourth wall shatters. And he's just like, you know what? I'm a fucking lawyer with 2 wives and 6 kids. What the fuck am I doing here? And I don't understand why you would fucking, do that to me. But, some people think it's cool. And the reason I think some people think it's cool is the problem with pro wrestling right now is it's dirty to be a fan. And I don't think it should be dirty to be a fan. It's a form of entertainment. You should have fun with it. It seems like everyone on YouTube and everyone wants to do anything to break into the business. Fuck breaking into the business. Be a fan. It's fun. Now, granted, I've ran shows, so maybe I'm kind of hypocritical about that. But still, Ryback defeated Big E Langston and Kofi Kingston, and that led into the big controversy. It led into, what's his face? Give me a second. I wish Boom Boom was here. Boom Boom is here, and he's Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods came down, and they made a faction, an Angry Man faction, and it was very controversial on the show because some people said, what about Rusev? Some people said, oh, angry black men, racism. It drew a couple straws. There was also an internet report, and you can read it on KocoSports.net, that they're talking about Mark Henry joining the team. And I don't know. I don't know where I stand by it. I just want to see where it goes. But at the same time, I can see people being a little nervous. Rusev defeated the Great Khali, but that's not fair for the Great Khali. Let's be honest. The Great Khali, 2 weeks in a row, had to fight undefeated guys. Man, that's a hard. Who's booking the Khali's schedule here? And last week had to lose to undefeated Bo Dallas. This week, undefeated Rusev. Thank God the Vaudevillains lost in NXT. Whew. Great Khali Great Khali's probably not going to make the bowl game, and it's just because of bad scheduling. And Antonio Cesaro defeated Dean Ambrose via disqualification. It was very short, it teased, but it led to a really great match on SmackDown. More of you need to watch SmackDown. It was pretty damn good this week. And Triple H revealed John Cena's SummerSlam challenger, Randy Orton. Just kidding. He was just fucking with you. It's Brock Lesnar. And I thought it was cool that they kind of teased Randy Orton and did it the way they did it, just because, thanks to Amazon and other media outlets, everyone knew this was going to be the main event at SummerSlam. So, bam, there you go. People were excited. Overall, I'd probably give it a slight win, but there you go. Bam. All right, let's see. Any more live comments? Yes, we do have some new live comments. Bam. Bam. All right, there we go. I missed SmackDown. How was it? I thought it was the show of the week. It was my favorite. That's from Mr. the King. Franielli, do you like sushi? If you do, what would you recommend? I do like sushi. I like sushi a lot. We eat sushi probably, because I live in Tokyo, Japan, for those that don't know. We probably eat sushi 6 times a week. We eat sushi a lot. It's really good. When I first got into it, I wasn't sure, but what because you got to eat little by little. But there's shrimp, ebi, that's just really good. But my favorite, my all-time favorite, and it's what got me hooked into sushi, was in English they call it yellowtail. So go there. And I don't know if you like spicy food or not. I don't like spicy food, so watch out for the wasabi. But yeah, I like sushi. What would I recommend? I imagine Franielli's a rookie at this. It's called yellowtail in English. So it's really, really good. It tastes delicious. And I don't know. Stay away from the wasabi if you don't like spicy food. All right, Dave, if you could send a death threat to WWE and not get caught, what would it be? Who would you send a threat to, and what would it say? I don't know. I don't think. What? I don't understand death threats. I never understood death threats. I never understood being afraid of a death threat. I never understood doing the death threat. I just don't get it. Like I don't know. Maybe I grew up in New Jersey with questionable people in the Marine Corps. But if I get a death threat, I'm like, phew, thank God. I thought this guy was serious. I thought he was just going to kill me. Yeah, I don't know. But if a death threat, I don't know. I don't know. Dave Batista, if you come back, I don't know. I'm not much into death threats. I don't know. There was the one death threat, though, and this goes the story back. They saw white powder. You Americans are afraid of everything. You guys are so cute. White powder! No! It's terrorism! But someone said white powder to WWE, and everyone thought it was Vince McMahon's Coke. We never heard the end of the story, but who knows? But if I am going to send white powder and death threat, especially the white powder to WWE, there's no way in hell I don't put it in the John Cena, if John Cena loses, we complain online shirt. There's no fucking way I don't do it that way. I mean, if you're going to do a death threat, you might as well have a sense of humor about it. So, I don't know. I think any death threat has to be wrapped up in that shirt. All right. And Mr. the King, I think botches are great. It gives me a laugh. Yeah, Botchamania is pretty freaking funny. Everyone knows who the fuck Botchamania is, but if you don't, let me save that to my one fucking special friend. Please play WWE! Not arm wash. There's this thing called Botchamania. You can go watch it, enjoy it, have fun. Fucking retard. Oh, man. Oh, dude, do I hate fucking human beings. I want to write down all this shit, because I have friends in NHK and Fuji TV, and I want to write down what Knopf says and just go there and in English just say what he says. Please play WWE! My friends in Fuji TV and NHK will just think I'm fucking drunk. They'll be like, Dave, are you okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? Please explain it to me. All right, we're up to main event. Now, main event and NXT have a lot in common. They squished a lot of matches in. It was short matches, and I asked this question, a lot of people agree. I would rather have a bunch of short matches on NXT and main event than one long, boring match. And I know a lot of people are like, I'd rather see a 12-star match for 97 minutes. We don't live in that world. WWE is not in the business for being awesome. So, my question for you is, WWE main event NXT this week, they crammed in a lot of wrestling and a lot of short matches. Are you pro that? I kind of am. I kind of am, because I don't picture them doing any better. For WWE standards, this is really good. Like I said, I enjoyed everything of the week except the pay-per-view. But Seth Rollins defeat Fandango is a really short match, but you get to see Fandango show his chops and kind of hold his own against Seth Rollins. So it was pretty damn good. You got Ryback defeated WWE champ Jey Uso, and I like this. I always like this. It's WCW booking. It's the tag champs going against the challengers one-on-one. I love shit like that. WCW used to book their tag team division like that every time before a pay-per-view. Biggie Langston and Kofi Kingston with their new manager defeat Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil. Slater Gator I find to be completely entertaining. I don't know why. I don't know if it can last long, but right now I find Slater Gator to be funny. And Biggie Langston and Kofi Kingston, as far as those guys go, they showed a little bit of the storyline, continuing it, but they didn't really give anything away. So it's like, wow, what's going on with these guys? And Jack Swagger defeated Rusev by disqualification. It was a pretty decent match, but they're doing a good job protecting Rusev by doing DQs and all that, and he does it in NXT. Rusev is in a lot of matches this week, too. You have to give him maybe an Iron Man award. But this was originally supposed to be Sheamus for the U.S. title, but I didn't mention that in my main event review, and people got mad, but I found out the reason why Swagger replaced Sheamus was sick with a flu or something, and they just sent him home. So Swagger took his spot. But the advertised match was supposed to be Sheamus versus Rusev, but instead they got Swagger, and it was by DQ. It was a little bit of a cheesy ending where Rusev was mad, and Yosemite Sam took the flag from him, and I was like, that's kind of cheesy, but it got the job done. So overall, I thought it was a good show for main events. Bam. All right, let's see. Any more new comments? Bam. Bam. All right. Boop, boop, boop. The spicy maki combo is pretty good. Welcome to WWE Weekend Review and Sushi AM. Yeah, Fred Daly. Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of times American sushi and Japanese sushi are completely different. Like, they'll have crap in America that I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's not bad. It's not Japan sushi. So yeah, but yeah, sushi is pretty damn good. Go out to sushi. WWE Weekend Review brought to you by Sushi. Kozlov, I love WWE. All right, Mr. The King, thank you. Thank you for the comments. What a crazy night in comments. All right, NXT. Here we go. NXT was pretty damn good too. Once again, what it was a bunch of matches jammed in together, really short storytelling. It wasn't as tight as main event, but it was still interesting. The NXT champs, the Ascension, defeated local competitors. I went into this for like a fucking 10-minute rant. The fact that WWE.com, the fact that WWE's announce team, the ring announcer, and everyone called them local competitors was such bullshit. But if you want to hear me rant and fucking complain about that for a real long time, check out the NXT review. Tyler Breeze defeated Mojo Rawley. It was mostly storyline, and Mojo Rawley is not getting over with the NXT universe anymore, and they are not booking him well either. So I don't know. I'm thinking this might be the end of Mojo Rawley, but I was never a big fan of him anyway. Tyler Breeze, I get it, you're the model, finger, all that shit, but I think it's a bit much. Really quick match. The match of the night, what stole the show, NXT champion Charlotte defeated Summer Rae. They looked like two doppelgangers. It was just, you like tall, skinny, hot blonde women, one in blue, one in pink, rolling around. This match was for you. And yeah, it stole the show. It was the best match of the night, so I enjoyed it. Kalisto and Sin Cara defeated the Vaudevillains, so there goes one of their undefeated talents. Kalisto, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name, and Sin Cara not getting over at all. Sin Cara not even getting over at the NXT level. But I have to mention this: the NXT announce team is the best announced team in WWE. They will put over anything, and it's just amazing. I hope that they get rid of Cole and King and bring up the NXT crew to Raw. All right, so it was a pretty interesting match. Very, I don't know. I feel it's very WWE Lucha. You know, it's kind of like it's like going to a sushi restaurant ran by Italians. It's just that's what WWE Lucha feels like. Oh man, I wish they had good Lucha. And then NXT champion Neville defeated Rusev via disqualification. So once again, they protect Rusev, and it was the pretty boy model who came down and said Breeze. Breeze came down and saved them as he was about to hit Red Arrow. So overall, it was good. The biggest complaint I had about this show was, besides calling local competitors, which I thought was pure bullshit, that and the champion came out first. Even JR. JR, the biggest fucking WWE supporter. Has anyone listened to JR's podcast? Does that motherfucker know he doesn't work for WWE anymore? He can fucking stop kissing their ass. I guess old habits are hard to break. But even JR, good old JR, was like, what the fuck? The champion comes out first? Such bullshit. So disrespectful, bad booking shit. But overall, decent show. Had two major mistakes, but besides that, really good show. All right, bam. Bam. Well, after every show that I quickly break down, we will look at live comments. All right. Here we go. Franielli says, what are your thoughts on Rey Mysterio's situation? He's just old and beat up, and he's a marketing tool. I know that in the contract, his contract's coming up with CM Punk, but they have the right to renew it. So I heard that they're going to keep renewing his contract just so that they get, I guess the matches out of him or that. But I don't know. If he's old and beat up, just let him go, man. I don't know. WWE is kind of. But as far as Rey Mysterio, he's been a marketing tool for a lot. When he was in Lucha, when he was in ECW, WCW, his first couple runs in WWE, he was amazing. At one time, you could say he was the best guy in Lucha. He did more for Lucha than probably anyone. Those days are long gone. Long, long gone. And he's just beat up. He did some amazing things. Your body wears down. Just fucking let him go. Or, put him with the kids. He probably could still sell merchandise. But I don't know. But I think you should have more and more masked guys. I always thought it was weird that Rey Mysterio, for a long time, for periods of time, I mean, they had masked guys pop up here and there, like Hurricane and stuff, and Rosie. But for the longest time, it was only Rey Mysterio. My son, who's 8 years old, he only likes masked wrestlers. He once said, pro wrestling doesn't count unless you're wearing a mask. That's when it's official. So he absolutely loves it. He loves Sin Cara. He loves Dragon Kid, sushi out of All Japan. I have no idea. But hopefully, I would love for them. They have a network. They have a 24/7 network. Why can't you just have one lucha show and bring in legit luchas and have them wrestle a lucha style? God forbid if your 24/7 network isn't John Cena 24/7, and God forbid if it ain't underwear models fucking putting each other in bear hugs. This is what pro wrestling's like. No, that's what gay porn's like. All right? Pro wrestling has many different styles, and I would love to see a lucha show and that. Maybe even have Rey Mysterio appear on that and have him be the host. Who the fuck's not watching that? Here's my $10 fucking now. You have 3 million likes on Facebook for the WWE Network, but you don't even have 1 million buys yet. Why not fucking, if you're stubborn and you're like, hey, Monday Night Raw is always going to be a fucking McMahon masturbation fest, hey, go for it. If you're like, hey, every show on television is going to be a McMahon masturbation fest, hey, go for it. But for the love of fucking God, for $10 a month, send out Rey Mysterio, send Paul Heyman, send a bunch of fucking guys, and send different styles of pro wrestling. All right, I understand you have a monopoly, motherfucker, but for $10 fucking, I would like to see other styles. I don't know if that answered your question, if that was the Rey Mysterio situation. For all I know, I probably answered a long-ass question. And it was like, I was talking about when Rey Mysterio pooped his pants. All right. Branielli also says, do not support sushi by Italians. LOL, sushi is delicious. Yeah, I only bring that up because in Tampa, they have this huge Japanese fucking restaurant. and it's ran by nothing but Italians, and they're such dicks. I don't really mind Italians fucking running Japanese restaurants, but if you are, don't be a dick about it. Everyone's like, oh, this is such good Asian food. Fuck you. I am Mikey. Mikey Ashman says, WWE NXT booking and creative team needs to take over Raw and SmackDown ASAP. Imagine Reigns, Ambrose, and Rollins' current roles being booked with NXT logic and not Vinnie Mac's yes man. Mike Ashman, give yourself a pat on the back. All right, you are Mike Cashman because you're pure money. See what I did there? And Boom Boom says, I can't tell bad jokes while he's gone. Oh, no, I can, I assure you. Yeah, that would be great. That's what only keeps me going. I mentioned this earlier in the week, and I mentioned this before. Anyone ever see Camp Krusty of The Simpsons episode? If not, you need to go see it. The Simpsons are amazing. Simpsons Family Guy crossover? Can't wait. Saw 5 minutes at Comic-Con. Well, I wasn't at Comic-Con because my life would be a lot better if I was. But, yeah, focus, Dave. But anyway, at Camp Krusty, Bart, everyone loses hope that WWE is going to suck. I mean, Krusty is going to come back. And there's only one asshole, and it's Bart. He's like, Krusty is coming. Krusty is coming. Krusty is coming. And when Krusty doesn't come, he finally fucking explodes. NXT is that. I'm like, good wrestling's going to come to WWE. Good wrestling's going to come to WWE. Good booking. And eventually I'm going to snap and go crazy and fucking maybe do some death threats, boom style. Alright, so there you go. Let's go SmackDown review. We did do a SmackDown review. Usually Rob joins us for that, but he's in the middle of moving. The Usos defeated Ryback in one hell of an opening match. I'm giving the Usos. Rusev has to get a little bit of a runner-up. But my MVP was the Usos. The Usos defeated Ryback, so a little bit of twin magic, kind of. They were outside the ring. Ryback grabbed the wrong one that wasn't knocked out, and he just rolled him up for a 3 count. So I found it to be kind of interesting. The feud keeps going on. And the Usos, even though... Oh, and one thing I did mention about the Usos, dude, the Usos ain't over with the crowd. They're over with me, but not over the crowd because John Cena. But it doesn't matter. They gave the Usos the John Cena treatment. They piped in crowd noise. So not only do you have to pipe in crowd noise for John Cena, you have to pipe in crowd noises for talented wrestlers that are friends with John Cena. The Usos defeated Ryback. It was a pretty decent opener, a bit short, kind of funny ending, but still did it. Now they're my favorite segment of the week. My favorite segment. Dude, this week's SmackDown was my favorite show. I hope more people check out SmackDown. I never checked out SmackDown for a real long time, and then Rob came along and said, hey, dude, we should do a SmackDown review. I'm like, fuck, who wants to do a SmackDown review? And, well, it's doing pretty good for us, and SmackDown has been quite entertaining. I thought, if I could give you one piece of advice, all right, 2 pieces of advice. 1, don't fall out of helicopters. 2, SmackDown was pretty goddamn good this week. All right, so Miz TV got interrupted. They did a funny segment with his parents. His mom likes Roman Reigns. It's so weird. Like, I have love-hate relationships with certain people. Like, when Batista's not a pro wrestler, I actually like Dave Batista. As soon as he steps in the ring, as soon as he comes back, I'm fucking all types pissed off. But the good news is there's going to be a sequel to his movie. We need to support Guardians of the Galaxy for many reasons. 1, awesome comic book. 2, it's Marvel. 3, the more successful Dave Batista is out in the real world, he might never come back. I know he's got a 2-year contract, but if he's so successful, maybe everyone will forget about it. Yeah. So Miz, I love Miz as a heel, hate him as a face. Miz comes out, does a funny thing with a segment, and then Bo Dallas comes out, and I'm like, oh my god, they've read my dream journal. And even better yet, Bo Dallas and the Miz are friends. And I'm like, this is the greatest moment of my fucking life. Move over, graduating college. Move over, children being born. The Miz and Bo Dallas are now friends. Oh, you think getting married to the girl of my dreams? You think that's new? That's on the back burner. Because my favorite moment of my life right now is the Miz and Bo Dallas are friends. You know what I hate about this generation of pro wrestling fans? I have to actually end this joke by going, I'm being sarcastic. Because there'll be some asshole in the comments be like, you like Bo Dallas over your kids? Sarcasm, lost on a whole generation. And then Dolph Ziggler came down, and I was just like, I just was completely fucking happy. I'm pretty sure Triple H read my dream journal. And it led to Dolph Ziggler attacking Miz. Bo Dallas took him out, and that led to a match. And that match was Bo Dallas defeating Dolph Ziggler with a little bit of distraction from Miz. Bo Dallas does his victory run, gets knocked out by Dolph, and then Dolph throws, Miz throws Dolph into the post, and he sells it like $1 million. Is there anyone better at selling anything than Ziggler? I love those memes. We got to bring back. Listen up, Facebook meme guys. We need to bring back the jokes about Dolph Ziggler could sell better than anything. Like Dolph Ziggler sells the double stomp from I was about to say Zack Ryder, but he's not missing a leg. Who the fuck? Anyway, yeah, but we need those back. Man, it was great selling. I enjoyed the segment. I absolutely got excited. So SmackDown was pretty damn amazing. Bo Dallas is still undefeated, and Dolph Ziggler is still our internet champion because his title is only defended on Raw and pay-per-views, which I need to talk to Forsaken. By the end of the year, we have to have a meeting and figure out how to make all the fantasy games on the site a lot better. So, and if it wasn't for Forsaken, I want to thank Forsaken. If it wasn't for Forsaken, we couldn't do any of that fun stuff. Dean Ambrose defeated Cesaro in a no disqualification match, and this was a really decent match. They were stiff. It was the best they could do with WWE Hardcore. It was probably the best WWE Hardcore match in a real long time. It was a bit slow in the middle. But with that said, I found it to be completely amazing. And the best part about this booking was no one looked weak because Seth Rollins was there. And even though Dean Ambrose won, Cesaro beat the hell out of him. And then, of course, that also led to Rollins beating the shit out of him. So overall, I thought it was really good. It moved the storyline along. And the booking, no one looked weak. And it was a great match. And they teased it on Raw. It was a little bit of a letdown on Raw, but they let it go on SmackDown. So you should definitely check it out. And then Paige versus Naomi, I was like, what? This should be on pay-per-view. Who's booking this SmackDown? And they were teasing it. I was really excited. And Paige, Naomi, AJ Lee, right now, I got a little man crush on them. I don't think you call them man crush when they're women. I have a little Ronda Rousey crush on them. They are all three absolutely amazing for WWE standards, and hopefully it is the future. Paige still a little nervous, but cutting her promos. I hope she gets over that because she is so talented, and hopefully it leads to her becoming a heel. Still teasing that they're friends and she's a good girl and all that. But Cameron comes down, distracts Naomi, and Paige gets a very quick victory. And then Cameron beats her up, and Naomi comes back. So it was a short segment, moved the storylines along, but for that moment, because the WWE creative has been really trying hard to get the Divas over, I just didn't feel it. I was like, all right, I want to see AJ Lee versus Paige. All right, Naomi's improving, but the storyline, I'm like, oh, it's starting to click. I'm starting to care about these characters. So I throw WWE creative under the bus a lot. But you have to give them props. They stuck through these Diva storylines, and I'm starting to care. So, hey, if you shit on their breakfast, you also have to tell them when they do a good job. Goldust and Stardust cut the fucking most bizarre fucking things. I see a bizarre future. It's just fucking weird. It's one of those things words can't describe it, but I'll try. There's like this electronic ball that's looking into the future. The Mickey Mouse sorcerer cap Goldust is wearing, and I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Cody Rhodes is stuck in a ball of meat. I don't know. You need to go watch it, but hopefully these guys get pushed. They're really good wrestlers. I've been a little hard on Bray Wyatt. A lot of people are like, remember Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan? I do. It was like a fucking week. It was okay. Daniel Bryan's had better matches, but Bray Wyatt I've been shitting on a lot. And Bray Wyatt defeats R-Truth, but he had some muscle behind that muscle, so it was good. I like R-Truth, a really talented guy, can sell, has a unique style, and Bray Wyatt, for the first time, it was a short match, but it seemed like Bray Wyatt was trying. I don't know, Husky Harris was a better wrestler than Bray Wyatt. That's all I'm saying. And Roman Reigns defeat Albert Del Rio. Albert Del Rio, he tried a little bit, so he gave it to him. Roman Reigns is being pushed to the moon. You can maybe say he is the MVP. He's definitely being pushed tremendously, so pretty decent. But overall, SmackDown was the best show of the week. My MVP is going to the Usos. Please tell me what you thought was the best show of the week. And MVP. All right, bam. Let's see. So Bo Dallas is the new internet champ. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Dave, if you, all right, we read that one. What the fuck? Come on, YouTube. Why are you fucking with my emotions? So Bo Dallas is the new internet champion? No, because we made a rule where it has to be on Raw and on pay-per-views. Because when we first started this, we didn't do SmackDown reviews, so we might have to change that in the future. Boom Boom says, Dave, if you could send it. What the fuck? And this top comments. Where's newest first? Come on, you're fucking killing me. You are killing me here. All right. Let's see. Money Man approved. All right. So Mike Ashman says Money Man approved. Number one top feud you and or the internet infantry would love to see in all of pro wrestling. All right. The number one money feud I'd like to see in all of pro wrestling. I don't know. I just don't think there's any money feuds. I know that sounds horrible. Maybe the Shield battling each other. There's probably some money in that. I don't know. I thought if they could build up another CM Punk. Like, I always thought CM Punk versus John Cena should have been a WrestleMania match. Oh, of course, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan, but one's injured and the other one's gone. I guess the future guys, I'd love to see probably Ziggler. Ziggler in some damn really good money feuds. I'm trying to think who could be money feud. I don't know. Number one top feud. Not even a money feud. I guess it's just top feud. I keep saying money. Draw money. Top feud. I don't know. Seth Rollins and Ziggler. I'd like to see possibility. That's the problem. There's really not that many good feuds because WWE has just got you beat down. I don't know. Number one top feud. I'll have to think about that. Did you hear about Spike TV canceling TNA? No, I know that there's no contract, but if they're canceling it, it wouldn't shock me. They're, and I'm just going off reports. Some people hold the internet to a higher standard than mainstream media. But yeah, I heard Spike was really upset Vince Russo was still working there. I think they were upset that they didn't draw good, they didn't get a better rating. So, I don't know. I did not hear about them canceling it, but I can just click on a button and find out if it's true. But I don't know. I love TNA and I wish them nothing but the best, but I'm talking as a businessman here. Let me put on my business fan cap off. I would have canceled them. I would have canceled them a long time ago. I don't think I would have renewed them the first time. It's just, they're not improving. They don't know what they're doing. They got a 1.0. But in that defense, everyone's like, well, Spike TV, they're the number one rated show. But, yeah, you're a number one rated show, but how expensive is it? That's the thing. You're not really paying for the number one rated show. You are paying for the ratings. So if you're the number one show, but it's a 1.0, and you got to pay a shitload, and Cops is getting a 0.5, and you don't have to fucking pay shit, you go with Cops. You know what I mean? So it is a business. On a business sense, I would have canceled it a long time ago. But as a fan, I hope it's not true. I hope TNA bounces back. But you know what? I'm going to fucking say something. It's just us in the internet infantry here. I love TNA wrestling. I despise their fucking fan base. I fucking hate TNA fans with all my fucking heart. There. So thought I'd throw that out there. Little piece of fucking thing. If I can break me down, I love TNA. I root for TNA when I see another TNA fan. Like, have you fucking seen these fuckers on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter? Bunch of fucking doucheheads. I'll go out and be like, wow, Impact was really good. The last couple weeks, Impact has been really good. I'm gonna be completely honest. And I'll go and be like, man, Impact was fucking awesome. Good job, Impact. And then I'll go to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and their fans actually make me fucking hate them. Like, oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, so I love TNA. Their fans, not so much. Please, like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Impact reviews. Things I probably should have kept inside. So Bedell's take 7. I was not aware that it only counted on Raw. Yeah, that was the original rule. Raw and the pay-per-view. Because you got to remember, me and Booms, when we first started this year, we only did Raw, Impact. We did Raw, Impact, and pay-per-view reviews. That's it. And Stump the Idiot every now and then. And what else did we do? And pay-per-view profits. those are the only shows we did. So we never covered SmackDown. So we're like, why would we do it? But now that, A, I have horrible health and can do YouTube more often, hell yeah, high five, everyone, bad health, woohoo, yeah, this is my life. Now I can cover more, so now that we're covering more, we might have to change it. But yeah, the original rule was and only on Raw and pay-per-views, because that was the only thing me and Booms did, and Impact. But Booms retired from Impact. Booms canceled Impact before Spike TV did. And I don't know if it's factual. My source for if Spike TV is canceling Impact is Franielli. So if you come on there and be like, it's not being canceled, Spike TV and TNA blow each other, and they love each other with all their hearts, I'm going to say, yeah, my source was Franielli. There you go. Gun to my head. Franielli, I'm a bitch. I'm like mainstream media. I'm not even going to hide my sources. Where was your source? It was Franielli. Franielli told me everything. Alright, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but we'll talk about it now. Just some top pro wrestling headlines on KocoSports. Also, check it out. The UFC boxing had one hell of a weekend. And Jerry O'Neill, David Cooey have been busting their asses on the blog. Even Rob wrote a column, so go check it out. But Daniel Bryan's home burglarized. Bryan catches burglar and whoops his ass. This is the headline from KocoSports.net. Basically, two guys broke into his house, and he caught one and basically held him down until the cops came, and he saved the day. So Daniel Bryan's a hero, and I'm glad, because I was worried about his arm. But if he could beat up a fucking out of shape thug trying to steal his shit, he could definitely carry John Cena to a better match. So way to go, Daniel Bryan. Way to go to be the fucking hero. So. One did get away. There is a really popular meme being shared. It's the headline of Daniel Bryan catches one and one gets away. And it's just Triple H and Stephanie looking straight ahead. And the meme says, if he was an A-plus player, he would have caught both of them. And I'm like, internet memes. They're hilarious. So way to go, Daniel Bryan. Vince McMahon, according to KocoSports.net, Vince McMahon to take legal action against CM Punk for WWE walkout. And you could see why. I mean, it's a real shitty move, and Vince McMahon's a piece of fucking shit, but let's be honest. Did anyone not see this coming? So, there you go. Well, I don't know. I just wish once that Vince would take the high road, but that's not going to happen. I know what I love about Vince McMahon? He talks about taking the high road. He talks publicly about taking the high road, and like 3 months later, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to take the high road anymore. So, I don't know. Contracts, they're silly. On our site, we have WWE Bounds, Kevin Steen bids farewell to Ring of Honor Wrestling, and it's great to see some great talent in NXT and WWE coming up. And this is the crazy part. WWE, if you said, hey, who's the best wrestlers in the world 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you'd be like, the list would be everywhere. WWE is literally listening to fans and signing who people think is the best in the world. I mean, Kenta, Prince Devitt, Kevin Steen. Can you freaking imagine this? Oh, man. I'm just like Bart Simpson. I am Bart Simpson. Oh, yeah, I see the headline now. Impact Wrestling canceled by Spike TV. All right, so there you go. Bam. That sucks. Let's see how TNA fans turn that around. I just remember reading something on Twitter, too. Someone saying, Spike TV isn't mad at fucking at TNA. Yeah, it's canceled. So there you go. Now I have a source. TMZ is reporting. Franielli and TMZ. And we got to give credit. Franielli reported it first. I'm going to tell Jerry to post it on the site. Franielli breaks news. But yeah, I guess, man, that sucks. That sucks. I wonder what they're going to do. As a business guy, I'm like, of course. What the fuck were they thinking? How did it last this long? But as a fan, I'm like, holy fucking shitballs. A big top story getter, top hitter is I love like this because stories like this is Nikki Bella nipple slip on Raw overshadows great Stephanie Brie Bella confrontation. No one shared it on social media because they're like, I'm not going to share a nipple slip. But even though no one shared it on social media, it was one of our biggest hitters on the site, and it's such a little nipple slip. I mean, does that even count as a nipple slip? Anyway, you can go to KocoSports.net. The experts on nipple slips. Way to go, guys. I'm proud of you. And Randy Orton earlier in the week took a selfie of him being pulled over by the cops. You know what? I hate Randy Orton, but you know what I hate more than fucking Randy Orton? Florida police. So if WWE's Randy Orton gets pulled over by Florida police, take selfie. Oh man. Know what I hate? I hate the police the same way I hate TNA. I am friends with most of my male friends. Most of my friends are police officers. But I fucking despise police officers. But know what I hate more than police officers? And it's the same reason why I hate fucking what I hate more than TNA. Is their fans. Like, it doesn't matter. Go to your Facebook timeline and be like, oh, here's a guy in Colorado getting the fucking shit kicked out of him and abused. And all the comments are, the cop's just doing his job. He's so lucky it wasn't in this state. I don't understand fucking the worshipping of cops. You know, like, oh, you're beating up an old lady in the middle of the street? What did she do? What the fuck do you mean, what did she do? It's protect and serve, bitch face. What the fuck did she do? What? Sorry, dude. But yeah, I never thought I'd be fucking... You know you hate police when you're like, good job, Randy, fuck the police. When Dave Kokotis praises Randy Orton. And, of course, the big headline on KocoSports that got a lot of hits is Brock Lesnar returning. So, of course, we cover MMA and boxing, so, of course, that would be one of our bigger hits. So go check out KocoSports.net. And as far as wrestling theories go, Rob's not here. Let me come up with a wrestling theory here. Triple H loves the internet, and one day will make pro wrestling great. He just has to wait for Vince McMahon to step down. And when Vince McMahon steps down, it's going to be pure awesome wrestling. I don't know if that's a theory more than a wish, but hey, a theory, a wish, it's all the same. But you can hear Rob's theory. He has one on it now. It's on the site. I'll put a link in the doobly-doo, and he's just saying how he would get more people to buy the network, to fix the network, and it's pretty good. So go check it out. All right, and let's see. Any live comments? Boom. Boom. All right, let's see. Breaking news. There are rumors Spike has dropped TNA early enough to shop for another network with the contract due to October. WrestleZone.com just broke a report stating they have confirmed through multiple sources Spike TV does not want to renew Impact. Nothing is official yet without a TV deal. Impact will be canceled. Spike execs contacted TNA Dixie Carter this week to break the news. And the following day, Carter informed members of the Inner Circle. TNA's current deal with Spike reportedly runs through October. It's unclear at this point Impact Wrestling will stop airing on Spike. We're told there's no bad blood, and Spike gave TNA such advance notice so that it will have time to shop for a new deal. And that's from TMC. Oh, thank you, Mike Ashman. And I personally wouldn't be surprised if they canceled it at the same time Russo behind the scenes and the Heat and the Biz don't want him involved. If Dixie insists to invest in a secret business deal that got leaked in the email. Sent to Taz and today pointers for commentary voiceovers. LOL. So TNA could have trolled themselves. It's a possibility, but my whole thing is I don't see the connection with Vince Russo. He has a fucking power. Like, here, he's about to have a podcast, being interviewed. Listen, breaking news! Breaking news! I have Vince Russo in studio. All right, Vince, I don't like you. I don't like your fucking storylines, and they're fucking stupid. What about storyline A? That was you, and it sucked. Hey, bro, everyone can have a different opinion, bro. But let me tell you, storyline A, even though I wrote it, was in charge, delivered the line, it wasn't my fault, bro, okay? Me and Gene Oakland walked by and said, hey, I'd like to see fucking two monkeys wrestling for a greased-up football with a deaf guy as referee. And it was not me, bro. It wasn't me, bro. It was me and Gene, bro. Nothing's my fault, bro. All right, thanks. I'm glad you got a podcast. I can't fucking wait to hear it, bro. All right, and Fred Kelly says, way to rat me out, Dave. LOL. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Just pull a Vince Russo. Nothing's your fault, and add the word bro. Nothing's your fault. Nothing. Oh, man. All right, there you go. Poor TNA. We're doing WWE Week in Review, and there goes TNA. I got to go to Twitter and see the super fanboys. The super fanboys defend TNA. Oh, here it comes. Oh, God, I love you, TNA, but your fans are fucking ridiculous, and you're fucking stupid. With that said, I still love you, and you can be great. Just missing. Well, hopefully they get a new TV deal. And, dude, how great. Now, granted, it probably will never happen, but here's my fucking theory, okay? It probably will never happen, but here's a theory. I'm going to fucking steal Rob's gimmick. Here's my wrestling theory. Jarrett appears on Spike TV with Global Force Wrestling. That would be amazing, and I guarantee there's probably contracts and laws and finger pokes and promises and backstage hand jobs that will probably never happen. But if it does happen, I'll be a happy little boy. Team Jarrett, baby. Team Jarrett for life. All right, I'm going to go over some plugs and then read some live comments. So if you want, bam, time to throw in some live comments. Don't leave me hanging, Internet Infantry. I'm going to do my plugs. Say anything, because nothing sucks more than earlier this week. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do my plugs and go to live comments. Oh, there's no live comments. You cut me deep. Oh, the ego. The ego can't take it. So if I can put anything, be like, hey, do you like bologna sandwiches? And I'll be like, yes, I do. Woo! Got the live comments out of the way. All right, so put in your last-second live comments while I tell you about this wonderful blog. It's KocoSports.net or KocoSports.com. It takes you to the same place. It's where the world comes to kick ass. Your home for combat sports and where it's okay to be a passionate fan. Also, if you like us yelling at webcams, you're like, yeah, I'd like to support these guys. And I like to attract the opposite sex or the same sex. It's okay. I like to attract people. You like to be sexier. Look at you, you sexy fucking beast. How do you accomplish this? How do you help fat guys yelling on YouTube and look sexier? Well, do I have a package for you? It only costs $24.99 in the United States, and it is an Internet Infantry t-shirt. Will you look sexy? Yes. Will you support fat guys yelling into webcams on YouTube? Yes. It's win-win. It's double the deal, half the price. I'm sorry, I have to steal Game from Slimes from every now and then. So, yeah, if you got time, go over there. And also, they've been busting ass, and we've been doing one video a day, so, you know, it would be cool. It would be cool. Plus, if you do buy the t-shirt, we do a Stump the Idiot, and you get 5 questions. Ask us anything. Trust me, I'll answer anything. Ask us anything, and bam, we'll do it. So, yeah, it'd be cool. We are planning on making a lot more t-shirts. I just have to get Pablo out of his hibernation cave. Pablo's like, you know what? I'm just going to hibernate for the winter. I'm like, it's summer, Pablo! Where are you? So, yeah, go check out KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. And spread the love. Spread the love. Go to our Facebook page, the Twitters, the Tumblrs. Hey, go to all those places and be like, you know what? I'm here to serve the Internet Infantry. All right, let's go. Live comments, live comments. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. All right. Bam! Yes! Yes! Mike Ashman left a comment. He's the only one who left a comment, but it feels so good. All right, Mike Ashman. Triple H got a great birthday gift. It's Spike TV cancellation of Impact. LOL? Conspiracy? I think you might be right. Happy birthday, Triple H. Please be the hero we picture. Be the hero we need. Be the fucking hero we need, Triple H. Happy birthday. And Spike TV has canceled Impact, according to TMZ, WrestleZone, and Franielli. Most importantly, Franielli. All right, so please go check out KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. And with that, oh, wait, here we go. Franielli gets last comment of the day. When are we getting Turkey Mania shirts? I wanted to see the headline. The Turkey Day Champ versus Dave Kokotis. Why don't you take my money, Dave? Why? Okay. I'm going to see Pablo poke him with a stick, and Pablo's like, KocoSports doesn't make me any money, and I hate you. And I'm like, but Franielli promised me to buy a Turkey Day Champ shirt. Franielli, I'm going to do this for you, but if there's a Turkey Day Champ shirt, and you don't buy it, just want you to know, Pablo will murder me. All right, so I am putting my life on the line for your new T-shirt. All right, no pressure. No pressure. Buy the damn T-shirt. Anyway, Franiella, you got last comment. Any other comments we'll put in Stump the Idiot. We hope to have a Stump the Idiot very soon. Boom Boom will be back tomorrow for our flagship show, Monday Night Raw review. So please check it out. Like, comment, support, hugs. Yeah, that's it. Like, comment, and hugs. If you see me in the street, the odds of you being in Tokyo are very slim. The odds of me being outside are very slim. If you see me in the street, like my video, comment, and give me a hug. With that awkwardness, go to KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It leads you to the same place. And with that, I am over.